Hello you guys. Welcome to the lesson 2 and welcome to my channel, The Routine Stance. And today we are going to be talking about daily routines. So, what exactly you're going to learn today? How to describe your daily routine naturally in English, adverbs of frequency and how to use them correctly, some grammar, present simple for habits and routines, and of course, useful time expressions for everyday English. Let's go! Ну і відповідно ви можете цей воркшіт знайти в нашому телеграм-каналі і інших соціальних мережах, окей? Всюди ми називаємось The 13 Stance. Ви можете відсканувати ось цей QR-кодик і перейти в телеграм-канал, де є дуже-дуже-дуже багато корисної інформації. І ви можете переглянути їх там. So, let's actually go. The first word. Commute. Commute is to travel regularly to work or school. I commute by metro every day. Schedule or schedule. It all really depends on the country where the person lives. Let's stick to schedule today. A plan showing what you do and when. My schedule is very busy on Mondays. Deadline. Deadline. The latest time to finish something. The deadline is Friday at 5 p.m. Shift. Shift is a period of work at set hours. She works the night shift, so basically she works at nights. Routine, a regular way of doing things. My morning routine takes 30 minutes. Tend to usually do something. I tend to wake up early. Occasionally, sometimes, but not very often. I occasionally work from home. On a daily basis, every day, I check emails on a daily basis. Priority, something more important than others. Family is my top priority. Manage, to succeed in doing something difficult. I manage to finish by 6 p.m. And a little tip for you. So, schedule is pronounced differently in British and American English. In British, it's schedule, in American, schedule. They are both correct. All you need is just to be consistent. And pick whatever one you prefer. So let's go. Present simple for routines. When do we use present simple? For habits, routines, facts, and schedules or schedules. I drink coffee every morning. She starts work at 9 a.m. The meeting lasts 2 hours. The train leaves at 8:15. Those all are regular things, and we use present simple for those. And of course, the structure. I, you, we, they. Work, don't work, and in questions, do someone work. He, she, it, works, doesn't, works, does he work? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I mispronounced. Doesn't work, does she work? Yeah? Please remember, he, she, it always gets S in positive sentences, and in negative and in question sentences, your S. The letter S moves to the word do, so it becomes does. Doesn't work. Does she work, okay? And adverbs of frequency scale. Always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, rarely, never. Yep, they are all from 100% to 0%. Never happens. Always happens all the time. Yeah? Always, 100% of the time. I always have coffee in the morning. Usually, most of the time. I usually start work at 9. So it's basically like, rarely, I start work at 10 or at 8. Often, frequently, she often works late. So it's, for example, 2, 3, 4 times a week. She often works late. Sometimes, part of the time, he sometimes takes the bus. Like, mostly he gets to work by car, yeah? But sometimes, like maybe once a week, maybe once a month, he takes the bus. Occasionally, not very often, we occasionally have team lunches. Rarely, seldom. I rarely miss a deadline. Yeah, like almost never. And never, it never happens. She never checks emails on Sunday. And where does the adverb go? It can go before the main verb. I always wake up at 7. She usually checks emails first. She never checks emails first. I rarely missed. We occasionally have, yeah? Or, if it is with the verb to be, it goes after the verb to be. He is always on time. We are never late. Yeah, it never goes in the end. I wake up at 7 always. No. But you know what goes in the end? If it is two or more words, like for example, in the morning, in the evening, in March, on Mondays, yeah? If it is two or more words, it can go in the end or it can go in the beginning of the sentence, yeah? And if we have some useful time expressions, every day, morning, Monday, yeah? So basically you can say every day, every morning, every Monday, every year, whatever. Once, twice, 3 times a week. So for 1 time a week, you can say 1 time a week, or you can say once a week. For 2 times a week, you can say 2 times a week or twice a week. But starting from 3, you can say only 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 10, 20, 100 times a week. On weekdays and at weekends, yeah? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, it's always with in. And at night, at noon, at lunchtime, with at, yeah? At refers to a specific hour. In this case, it's always combined with in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. And on weekdays, so basically Monday to Friday is on. And at weekends, which is basically Sunday and Saturday, yeah? Here's a model description that we need to read and analyze. On weekdays, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. and have a quick breakfast. I always commute to the office by metro. It takes about 30 minutes. I often check my emails first thing in the morning. I tend to finish my main tasks by 4 p.m., but I occasionally stay late when there is a deadline. In the evenings, I rarely work. I prefer to relax. Please notice, adverbs go before the main verb. Tend to sounds more natural and sophisticated than usually. And there is also a mix of time expressions on weekdays, first thing in the evenings, yeah? And what exactly you need to watch out for. She work every day. She works every day. He, she, it works. I always am late. I am always late. Always goes after am. He don't like mornings. He doesn't like mornings. He, she, it doesn't. Does she work there? Does she works there? Does she work? As I told you, your S goes to do and it becomes does in questions and negatives. I go to work never by car. Never goes before the verb, so it becomes I never go to work by car. And a quick check, yeah? Pause the video, I give you 20 seconds, go through these sentences and answer them, yeah? Well, great job, you guys. Let's actually check them out. So she always starts work at 9 a.m. We need to use always and correct form of start, yeah? He doesn't check emails in the evening. I late am never. I am never late. Does she commute by bus? Yep. True or false? I usually work from home. So I work usually from home is not correct. Yeah? Well, great job, you guys, and let's go to some speaking challenge and question for the comments. So, could you describe your typical working day using at least 3 adverbs of frequency? So, always, usually, never, rarely, etc., etc. 3 time expressions on Monday, in the morning, at night, okay? Any, random, not the ones I named. You can pick any. 3 vocabulary words from today's lesson. You can record yourself, you can write it down in the comments. And let's actually write in the comments this thing also. Could you describe your morning routine? And could you use at least 2 adverbs of frequency and tell me, are you a morning person or not? And when it comes to workbook, I am not showing you any exercises as always, because why? You can actually find them in our Telegram channel and other social media, and you can find a lot of tons of useful content in our social media. Yeah. Well, I was happy to see you today, and stay safe, take care, bye bye.